Hi, my name is Mary. Thank you for joining Carol and I today while we stretch and get a little stronger so our everyday activities are just a little easier to do. Before you begin this or any other exercise program, you'll want to check with your doctor and he'll tell you exercises you should or shouldn't do. You'll also want to wear loose, comfortable clothing so when we bend or stretch, you're not feeling restricted in any way. You'll want to have water that we drink before, during, and after our time together. Also, you want to pay attention and listen to your body. If you're moving and your body's getting really tired, you'll want to slow down. If we're going too slow for you and you can increase the speed in a safe manner, then you go right ahead. So it's really important to go at your own pace. And you want to make sure that you do your best. You want to do your best, and then if you say, well, I'm really reaching up, I'm doing my best, and I'm only reaching up a little, but that's my best, that's great, because it's the consistency of doing it every day or every other day which will help you get so much stronger. And when you're feeling stronger and more flexible, then you want to eat better, and then of course you're always nice, so that niceness doesn't get any better. And you want to make sure you don't push or bounce a move. You'll notice that Carol and I will move smoothly. We may hold a move, but you don't want to push or bounce, because if you feel any pain, it's pain's way of saying, do not do this to me anymore. So, of course, if you've eaten a good, healthy meal, then you feel terrific because you have all those vitamins and nutrients in you. So if you turn up the corners of your mouth, you feel better automatically. Before we begin this program, let's meet Carol.
Hi. Whoa. What happened to the voice? Hi, I'm Carol. I love to dance, and I love to read, and I love to go in the parks and walk around, because where we live here, we have beautiful, beautiful birds, all kinds of birds that we see in our bird bath. So if you ever want to take a walk and you live in a woody area or a not so wooded area, or have a nice bird bath around, you'll have a ball. Just watch them and enjoy.
That is terrific, and that's a great idea. So when you get out, you can hear the birds, you can see the birds, try to find them in the trees. Bird identification, it can be a whole new hobby. Thank you for that, Carol.
Living in the city, all I knew were pigeons, but now I knew the robin redbreast, we have little chickies, we have woodpeckers. It's just wonderful. Bluebirds, so get out, enjoy it.
Get out, I love it. Okay, now, before we begin this program, because we're doing laundry day today, so you want a laundry basket and a piece of laundry. We've chosen a dish towel, but you could have a pillowcase, you could have a bureau scarf, as long as it isn't one of your favorite ones. You could have a towel if you want, but this is what we have, and we have a basket. If you don't have a small basket, or if you do have a small basket, that's great, but if you don't, if you have a big plastic bowl or something, you could use that. Okay, so that's what we're going to be using today. Because we're going to be moving our feet and our arms, you'll want to check your environment. We're in a nice, strong, sturdy chair without any rockers or wheels, and when we look all around by our feet, because we're going to be moving the feet side to side and forward and backwards, you want to make sure there's nothing that you're going to slide or trip over. Also, because we're going to be moving our arms wide, you want to make sure there's no lamps or sleeping cats or stacks of books or plants. You can even knock over a plant. So you want to check your environment to the sides and also to the top. See if you're going to touch that chandelier, or sometimes people have mobiles hanging. Yeah, you don't want to get your laundry basket stuck in the mobile. There's nothing worse than that, I'm telling you. Okay, so you've checked your environment, you have your water, your loose, comfortable clothes, your laundry basket, and your rectangular piece of laundry. And if you don't have a rectangular piece of laundry, you could have like a knee sock. You could have anything that's about this long. More or less.
More or less.
Okay, so let's begin. Are you ready? Okay, are you ready?
Okay, I'm
We
ready to
are
go.
ready. Okay, we sit nice and tall, ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips, belly in. Right in front of your hips are your knees, and right under your knees are your ankles. So let's by starting right down to the bottom and tap those toes. There you go. Sometimes people think that when you do ankle and foot work, it's really not as essential as big, strong muscles in your arms and back and legs. But trust me, your feet are your base of support. You've got to have nice, strong feet. Now let's tap the toes. So when we tap the toes and tap the heels, actually we're tapping the heels. When we're tapping the heels, I hope you'll feel free to correct me, Carol.
Okay.
Okay.
You heard it.
Well, Carol is a dancer, so you'll find that her moves are very elongated. So if you want to pull out that dancer from deep inside of you, follow Carol. Okay, let's go toe and heel. So we're working on the flexibility of the ankle, but also the foot. That's really, really important. And many times we go just forward and back because as we walk, the heel hits first, then the ball of the foot, and as we walk forward, we push off with the ball of the foot. But we don't often go sideways. If we do twist our foot to the side, we don't expect it and we may not be prepared. So here we go. We're going to go flat-footed and we're going to roll the ankles out. And you'll feel a nice stretch on the top of the foot and the outside of the foot. There you go. So we're stretching at the top of the foot because sometimes when you step on unstable ground or go from a carpeted area to a wood area or a tiled area, there's that little bit of transition where that lateral movement could be an issue. So then we're going to bring our legs a little wider than hip width apart and try to roll the inside ankles down. That is a walloping stretch now, isn't it? Yeah, you stretch the whole inside of the foot, right from the arch to the big toe. Can you feel that? And if it's a mindful move, you mindfully push the inside of the ankle down towards the floor. That is a Lollapalooza. Okay, let's relax those feet. Wow, that was an exercise just in itself.
Yeah, it looks like such a subtle move, but boy.
And you probably dancing needed to have all that flexibility, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. We got the ankle nice and flexible. Now we're going to work on the knee. So you'll notice that Carol and I are both sitting at the front of our chair. That's going to make both our belly and our back work to keep us in good posture, ear over shoulder, shoulder over hip, belly in. Okay, so we're going to want to work the knee. We just do heel taps forward and tap it. Good. You'll notice that neither Carol nor I are snapping our knee down. All we're doing is getting a small range of motion. There you go. So if your laundry happens to be downstairs or upstairs having these nice strong legs will help you go up and downstairs. And of course the flexibility of the knee is really important. Okay, now we're going to hold our feet flat and tap out to the side. So we go just out to the side a little. Now you'll notice I'm going kind of flat-footed and Carol's doing kind of an elongation and she's reaching with her toes. So if you want to do a little dancier move, which actually I want to do, you're going to reach with the toes. And now we're working the lateral movement and the medial movement. Good, good, because we're bringing it in. That's it. You're doing great. Okay, do you think we need a rest? We'll take a little rest right here.
How's about a drink of water?
A drink of water is a great idea. So get your water and let's take a drink. Aha.
Nice.
Water is so good for you. Yummy. Okay, now we're going to do a combination. We were working the muscles and the joints. Now we're going to work the brain. We did the heel forward and we tap side. So we're going to combine it with just one side of the body. If you're ready, here we go. Heel front and in and out. That's it. Front and in and out. Good work. Front and in and out. One more time slowly. Do you think we can go faster? Let's Let's try it. Front and in and out and in. Front and in and out. That's it. Sitting nice and tall. Feeling like $1,000,000. Just 4 more. Make it smaller if you're starting to fatigue. Make it bigger if you want more of a work. Last one. Last one. Stretch it out. Could you feel that a little bit? Mm-hmm. Yeah, a little bit in the thigh. We want those thighs nice and strong so we can go up and down stairs and or get out of a chair.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed do. Now, your laundry is upstairs or downstairs?
Well, we have a basement, a main level, and then a top level. So, my laundry is on the top. Well, my clothes that I want to put in the laundry and the laundry basket's on the top level, but my washing machine is on the bottom level. So I have 2 flights of stairs to climb every time.
You want to do laundry?
Yeah, no. So I get my exercise, let me tell you.
Good. And so that's why we need these muscles to climb up and down the stairs. Are you ready to do the other foot? Mm-hmm. Let's do it 4 times slowly. Front and in and out and in. Now, all while we're working the leg, let's think of what's happening to the rest of the body. Chest is high, shoulders are looped up, back and down, belly's in. Okay, this is your last time. Let's pick it up. Front and side in, front and side in, front and side in. Great job. 3 more. Front and side. You're doing really well. This is the last one. Woo-hoo! How was that?
Good.
Boy, that was really tough on the thigh, but you did a great job too. So now we can go up and down the stairs to get that laundry. So now we're going to want to work our arms. So luckily, we have a piece of laundry in our laundry basket. So we take our laundry baskets and we pick out the laundry. Carol and I just so happen to have some dish towels, but again, if you have anything, if you have a sock that's about this long, like a nice knee sock, or a pair of pantyhose, you can kind of fold in 2, like anything, even a belt will be good, okay? So here we are. It's a very loose grip, so we're not squeezing too tightly. Remember, if you squeeze too tightly, that could elevate your blood pressure. So this is a nice light grip. What we're going to do is reach forward a little and then slowly bring the arms back. What we're doing is we're warming up the elbow and the shoulders. We pull our elbows back. Now, if you pull the elbows back, can you feel that chest open up? Yes. I can tell Carol's chest is opening up because her face is going like this. That happens. Okay, now we're going to bring it just under the chin and stretch up over the head. Our palms are facing each other and up you go. So my palms are facing your palms are facing Carol's and my palms. Up we go, right up to the sky. This feels great, and we reach as high as we can. Now, if you have one arm that just isn't as strong as the other, let the strong arm kind of guide the arm that's getting stronger up. That's it. Stretch right up to the sky. Now you'll notice when Carol and I stretch up, we're not bringing the towel behind our head. We're able to see our arms in our peripheral vision the whole time. There you go. Can you feel that one?
Yes.
Yes, indeed you do. Now, we're going to hold it all the way up, then we're going to relax the arms a little bit, and then we're going to pull one side over just a little bit. Good, good, good. Right back to center and over to the other side. Now, you'll notice because Carol's a dancer, her arms are really long, and she's getting a really good stretch. My shoulders are a little tight, so I'm going to have my elbows bent and just get a more tight range of motion. There you go. Mine's a little smaller than Carol's. There you go. So choose which one works best for you. Wowie, feel the stretch on the side. One more, please, onto the other side. That's it. Get that good stretch. Slowly come back to center and relax down. Wow, I could really feel that. How about you? So let's shake our hands out because they've been wrapped and squeezed tightly. So we want to open the hands up, spread the fingers as wide as we can, and be aware of the length of your fingers and the space between your fingers, and then try to make that space wider. There. Can you feel that? How often do we work our fingers, and yet we use them all the time? Okay, let's go back to holding on. This time our palms are up. So we're holding either our sock or our towel or our pillowcase with the hands palms up. Our nice tall posture lends itself nicely to this. Our buttocks are towards the edge of the chair. We're going to do a little bicep curl. So we're going to bring it in and then just bring it right down. So this is a great one. It's just keeping the elbows nice and flexible. But Carol and I are going to ask you to join us while we work our stomachs. Can you believe it? So what we're going to do is we're going to lean back as the towel comes under our chin. We're going to drop the chin towards the towel and we're going to sit up nice and tall and push the chest forward. As you lean back, dropping the chin to the chest will help the back round down a little bit. Then we lift the ribs right away from our hips. That's it. Great job. Now, all while Carol and I are doing this, our hands are pulling wide. So we're pulling it tightly. It's an isometric exercise. Can you feel that on the outsides of the arms a little bit? Yes, indeed. There we go. So we're working our stomachs, we're working our biceps, working the outside of the arms because we're pulling tightly. Our palms are up and we're going to feel it in the forearm. Now we're going to extend one leg, 1, and down, and 2, and down, and just 2 more. We'll be done. We're almost there. Stay strong, stay strong. Woohoo! That's right. This is great to go like this.
Go
to
like
wipe
this
your
too.
brow.
We did it.
So that was really well. You did a good job. Let's shake those hands out. And because we did work the shoulders, let's roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Wow, that feels good. Pull the shoulders up, pull them back, and send them down right into our hip pockets. That's it. Good work. Great job. Okay, so we're just going to put this off to the side and we're going to use it again. We're going to grab our basket or our bowl and we're going to hold it to the sides and slightly underneath. We sit nice and tall because we feel so good because we're happy that you joined us. So we lift it up a little. Now, keeping the gaze straight ahead, we're going to bring our basket a little to one side and then the other. So we're not turning our torso at all. We're just letting the arms do the work. Can you feel that just a little bit? There you go. That's it. Excellent. Now, we're going to start to add the torso, but we're going to look straight ahead. So we're going to look at you, you look at us, and try to let that shoulder come across. Let that arm and shoulder come across. Very, very nice. That's it. That's it. Okay, now let's turn and see where we're putting our basket. Slowly come back to center and turn. Our chest is lifted. Our spines are beautiful and long because we don't want to do any rotation if we're rounded forward or back. Our spines are beautiful and long. There you go. You look terrific. Okay, one more over here and one more over here. So did you feel that right in through here? Yeah. Okay, that's the laundry basket waist whittler. Yeah.
Is that your name?
I love
You
it.
named that.
I did. Okay, so now we're going to bring our basket. We're going to suppose that there's a person upstairs and he's going to throw a towel down because we need one more thing in the laundry basket. So we're going to bring our basket up to catch the towel and bring it down and roll it out. There you go. Let's catch that towel and roll the towel right out. There you go. Catch the towel. So we're working our wrists now. We're working our hands and our fingers. We're getting a rotation. We're reaching up and lengthening down. So we reach the basket. And remember, you're doing what's best for you. If you can only get the basket this high, then that's as far as you can go. And it's great, but if you can stretch high like Carol, stretching up, that's where your goal is. Good. 2 more. Let's stretch way up. That's it. And way down. Way up. And last one, way down.
Got a lot of laundry.
We have a lot of laundry. Oh, boy. But you know what I found? When he threw the towel down, he put it on the floor before he put it in the basket. And there's a little grass he brought in from the sneakers. So we have to shake the basket out. There you go. There you go. Okay, so we have another person on the other side of the balcony on the 2nd floor. They want to throw a towel down. So guess what? Here we go. Up you go. and then down on the outside towards the hip. If this isn't comfortable for you, you can let it rest on your thigh and bring it up by your shoulder. So we're going to get a good stretch. Always remember, make modifications that work for you. If you can stretch even longer, then by golly, you go right ahead, because we could too. As a matter of fact, we just might do it. Stretch and lengthen.
Okay.
There you go. And reach up. Our shoulders are relaxed and down. Flip it over and lengthen. Flip it over. We want to get rid of that dirty towel. There you go.
Okay.
Excellent.
One
Last
more?
one. One more.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, let's get all the dirt out of the basket. Okay, that was really terrific. Now, I'll bet you're saying to yourself, isn't there anything more you can do with that? Because that's kind of a small range of motion. Well, there is. If we reach up, we can reach the opposite toe out. Feel that nice stretch? So now you're involving the leg as well as the upper body. Slowly come back to center, please, and reach up and lengthen. There you go. Slowly come back to center, reach up and lengthen. And slowly back to center, reach up and lengthen. Now we're getting so good at this, we're thinking we can pick up the beat and add a little speed to get our heart rate going. Are you ready, Carol?
Okay.
Okay, here
I'm
we go.
following you.
Out and up and up. That's it.
That's
We're
fast.
working just as fast.
Wow.
Woo! Up and lengthen. Shoulders are relaxed and down and lengthen. And reach. We only have 4 more. Here's 4.
4, 3,
And 3. And 2. And 1. You're done. Woo-hoo-hoo.
That was fast.
That was fast. Now we're going to put it between our knees
Okay.
and try to squeeze our knees together so it's nice and secure. Good. And then we're just going to play the drums. And we're going to play the drums wide, and we're going to play the drums front, and wide, and back, and in the middle. We're tapping with our fingers, our knees are squeezed together, we're going wide, and we're going to the back, and we're going wide, and we're going to the front. 2 hands. Tapping, tapping, let's go wide. Tapping, tapping, let's come to our belly button. 2, 3, now 1 of each. Wide front, wide back. Wide front, wide back. Wide front, wide back.
Wait a minute, Mary. Wait a minute.
That was my trick for Carol, because we didn't practice that one.
No.
So if you're tearing your hair out, thank you, Carol. Thank you. Okay, so we're all done with our laundry baskets. Let's put the laundry basket down. That was really pretty good.
Yeah, I think we did okay.
So we got a little rotation, very good for the spine and all
I
of your
like that.
intestines to get all squished. So that was good for the rotation. Reaching up and down we did with the towel. Stretching out and in we did with the legs. So we got just about everything. Let's go back and get the stomach. So let's get our towels or our big long
here are the
socks.
towels.
There you go. We're going to hold it palm down, and our shoulders are relaxed and down. So we're going to do something that's a little difficult. Pay attention to how your back feels. So your ankles and knees and feet are about hip width apart. Our shoulders are looped back up and down. Good. Now we're going to lean back, and we're going to pull the belly to the back, and you only lean back until you feel the stomach go, I've got this one. Now pull the belly in, relax the shoulders. Remember, if you're leaning too far back and your back hurts, then come up a little bit, okay? You feeling okay?
Yep, it's always, you always have to remind me about my shoulders. I know, I tend to do that, and that's not right. So I appreciate it when you say keep those shoulders down.
Well, the reason is too, we sometimes shrug our shoulders just because we're so focused. So that's all, you're just really focused.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for sharing that.
Sounds good.
Okay, now we're going to get a little rotation. We're going to bring the hands a little to one side, and we're going to look away from the towel.
Ooh.
There you go. Come back to center, please. Bring the towel to the other side and look away from the towel. So now you're getting all that whole spine right up to the cervical vertebrae. Come back to center so you're getting your neck too. Shoulders
Yeah,
are
my
relaxing. Yep, the neck.
my
Sometimes our necks get really tight. Slowly come back to center, please. And over to the other side and look away, look away. Oh, feel that? And slowly come back to center. Now relax the shoulders, because although we're pulling out, that's really tension on the shoulders. Can you feel that? Yes, indeed. Okay, now we're gonna have a little fun. We're gonna take our little magic towel. We're gonna lean back and lift a leg and try to put it under the towel. And then we sit up and we lean back and it goes under the leg. Lean back. So, this is eye-hand leg
way.
coordination. There you go. Excellent.
On the outside.
Well, you can do it on the outside,
On the inside.
but that's good. That's why I love Carol, because she demonstrates different ways of doing it. If she came on the inside, that's okay. And so when you watch Carol, you go, hey, that's okay. That's how a dancer does it. Leaning back, shoulders back and down. Last two. Just one more, and you are done. Whew. How do you feel?
I feel like every muscle's being used.
Well,
That's
not
how I
ex-
feel.
not
And I'll feel
exactly.
nice and loose.
We're going to hold just a corner of the towel.
Okay.
Grab the other corner.
Grab the other corner.
Okay, we're going to lean forward a little bit and get underneath the middle of our shoe. And then lean back and pull the knee in. Can you feel this nice stretch?
Yes.
Now, for some people, that's a little tough. So you may want to just put the towel over your shin. Can you put the towel over your shin and feel a different stretch? Yeah, kind of a little different
A little
stretch.
different, yeah.
And then if it's really hard for you, you can just pull the towel under your thigh. There you go. So feel that that's a little different stretch.
yeah.
So you just want to bring the knee to the stretch, the knee to the chest, to stretch out the low back and the back of the upper leg and the buttocks. Then come back to center. Shake the hands out because they've been holding on and holding on. And slowly we'll come over the middle of the foot. Bend the knee, lean back in our chair. There you go. Now remember, our buttocks are front, so that gives us a lot more flexibility. So we pull the knee in, feeling that stretch. And you say to yourself, you know, I don't really feel that. And then you put it right over your shin, pull it in. Yeah, that pulls it in a little
Pulls it
more.
in more,
But
yeah.
you have to make sure your knees are okay with this one. If your knees aren't okay, then you bring it right under the thigh. There you go. And relax down.
Okay.
Wow, that was great. Let's pull our fingers back because they've been wrapped around the towel. And we pull the fingers back and we shake out our hands just like there's a bit of water on our fingertips. And then we relax the hands down, pulling the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's take a great big breath in, gathering goodness, blessings, and miracles. Fill your heart right up. Ah! Shake out your cares and worries, and if you think you're going to miss them, stick them right on the bottom of your chair and come back later and get them. Then gather newness of hope from the earth. Fill your heart right up. Whoa, we have too much goodness. Let's take all our extra goodness and share it with the world. We take a great big breath in. And as you exhale, know that all will be well. Yes!
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.